Hey folks, Big Deano here again, and yeah, it's been a while again. What can I say? The holidays snuck up on me, then the whole YouTube thing about everyone being demonetized if they had less than 1,000 subs happened, and I just got completely demoralized basically. I didn't see any reason of continuing, but you guys have actually spurred me into doing this again. Every time I check my channel, there's new subscribers. Welcome everyone. So I figure I owe you guys to keep going, and even if the channel is no longer making any money, let's be honest, I never made much money anyway, it was like 20 quid here or there, but it did spur me on to continue making videos. But yeah, even if for until we get to the 1,000 sub mark, which I'm now hopeful we can actually make eventually, even with YouTube's stupid rules in place. But yeah, it's thanks to you guys that I'm back, and permanently this time, but there will be changes. Since YouTube demonetizes pretty much everything that's under 1,000 subscribers now, I'm gonna start doing the playthroughs and let's plays and stuff on this channel. So this channel will see a bit of change. The majority of it will still be reviews and stuff, but yeah, just don't expect like a video a week or that sort of stuff. This has always just been a hobby for me. The making money aspect of it did drive me to make more often. So yeah, please don't demand videos, guys. I know no one has, and I'm really grateful for that, but as the subscriber count grows, more and more people start expecting things, so yeah. Changes are coming, and it won't be as regular, but I'll still keep you guys entertained, don't worry about that. So yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, let's take a look at this guy. Now you might be saying, huh, you've already reviewed him. Why are you doing it again? That's because this guy is a bootleg. And thanks to the the commenter who actually told me about these new bootlegs, because they are doing a lot of them and they're keeping up with what's actually getting released. There's already been a Goku, a Super Saiyan God Goku released as well, and he's in the mail coming soon, hopefully. And yeah, there's also a Shenron, so at some point I'll get him. It's a bit more expensive, so I'm a bit more wary, but this guy was literally a tenner. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, especially how he looks. I'm going to be customizing this guy into a Super Saiyan Goku until we get a real one. But yeah, I've got two, and not to spoil anything, but the other one is also a 2.0. But yeah, they've kind of kit-bashed him a bit more than this one. But yeah, let's get into the review, shall we? Starting off with the box. So yeah, main thing you'll notice is that the box looks very, very good. The pictures and stuff aren't washed out or depixelated or anything. It genuinely, until you get to the back, I mean the greys kind of give it away, but it really does look like a real box to the naked eye. I mean, it's missing the Bandai Tamashii Nations logo as well as the foil sticker, but they do still have Bandai 2017 there, so I don't know why they get rid of the logos. I mean, why? But yeah, box out the way, because really that box is boring. It's just the exact same. So yeah, first things first, just to show you how similar this is to the real one, here's a comparison with the real Goku. So yeah, first thing you'll notice, they've kept the pearlescent shading on the hair. Second thing you'll notice is he's actually quite a bit taller. That's because this guy's a bit of a kit bash too. They seem to be saving money by reusing parts from other figures. This one being like a kit bash between the Super Saiyan God Goku and the normal Super Saiyan 3 one. But yeah, he actually comes out looking a bit better because the legs are a bit wider stanced, which means he doesn't have like as baggy a look, and they're also a bit longer. The arms, I don't know what they've done there. I think they're just not fitting in like together all that well. But you can see they do seem a bit thinner, almost as if it's the Super Saiyan God Goku arms. I mean the shoulders are definitely the Super Saiyan God Goku arms. That probably is the reason. And his chest articulation actually comes up further than this guy. So yeah, he looks a bit slimmer, so he fits perfectly into the customizing mold, or so you would think. Obviously the colours are pretty spot on as well, so can't fault them for any of that. In the box and on a shelf, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between this guy and the real one, which is really a no mean feat for a bootleg. The faces are also perfectly done. I can't tell an issue with any of them, honestly. That is the shouting face, for example. The shading in the teeth is perfectly done, that orange. There's the yelling face. Again, the eyes aren't offset or anything. They've really put some work into this one. This one is the only one you can kinda tell because there's some flash left over on the face. But other than that, really literally spot on. The hands that you get are a bit weird. For whatever reason, they've moulded them in a different colour and then painted them so that they don't match the skin tone. I don't know why they did that. But you got all the same hands. I'm not going to bother showing you any of those. But yeah, the figure itself, to look at is amazing. To handle it is a different story, unfortunately. You do still get the stand with it, and the stand works really well actually. It's really secure and really sturdy, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, the figure itself, the articulation's all there, don't get me wrong. The head works perfect. You actually get some more movement in the hair than in the real one. The neck is nice and tight. Now, the shoulders are where you come to the first quote-unquote issue. Excuse me while I move the hands out of the way so I can put my elbows down. Yeah, this one works just fine. A bit tight, but there you go. This one, on the other hand, the minute you move it, pops out the socket. Yeah. And it's really difficult to put back in all honesty. I think that's the problem here, is that in kit bashing it, some of the joints are just, they don't fit together well enough. The shoulder articulation works on this side. This one, elbow joint works fine. Again, this side, elbow joint works fine. The hand articulation is okay as well. I suppose using the God Goku shoulders does give him a more natural stance. The other one sort of sticks out here because of the actual depth of the thing articulation. But yeah, the waist actually works really well. You can pull it up even farther than where it is. It can go back really well, and it kind of holds, but there's some points where it just can't hold the weight of the the hair. But it is a bootleg. The waist articulation does work, although it's very tight. The next issue you get to are the legs. Now, this one is fit well, I was going to say this leg was fine, but obviously now that it's hit up a bit out of the packaging, this one is doing the exact same thing. Yeah, both legs literally pop out of the sockets, almost as if there's too much plastic here and it's literally forcing it out. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. This one is even worse. You can't even move it without it popping out. And I suppose this gives you a nice little look at what the 2.0 articulation is actually comprised of. It's literally just a ball peg, but it works so well because of all the moving parts. But yeah, the knees work just fine. If anything, this one moves forward a little bit too much, but can't fault them for that. This side, I think they've pushed the actual boot too far into where it's supposed to go, so it doesn't quite fit properly. The toe articulation still works, and so does the ball joint. But yeah, with the actual Super Saiyan Goku still being a reasonable price, is this guy worth it? I mean, if you're going to customize him, then probably, although I would recommend like figuring out how to fix the popping joints issue. But he actually looks decent enough to the point... he's falling apart on me again. He looks decent enough to the point that you really wouldn't be able to tell on the shelf. And if you are customizing, he'd make a really good figure. You can still pose him and put the joints back into position. It's just a bit finicky is all. But yeah, not really much more to say about him, really. The next review is the one that's going to be fun. I was kind of hoping this guy would be a lot worse than he actually was. As for the actual company that makes these figures, I'm not sure. The next figure we're looking at, I'm not going to give it away straight away. Makes me think that it's maybe the No Name company, but at the same time we haven't heard anything from them in ages. I think they got caught out the same way Deano did. Then, by the way, the rumour mill is that Deano got raided, which is why we've not heard from them since. But yeah, actually pretty decent bootleg. For a tenner, you can't really go wrong. And if you'd rather the Super Saiyan God colours, aka the bright yellow for Super Saiyan and things like that, then he is going to be available. And he's actually on the way just now for me to review. So yeah guys, that'll do it for this video. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.